Big shout out to the 909 subscribers. Big shout out to ya. Thank you so much. Pre-show. How everyone doing today? Pre-show. Let me know who's here. Big shout out to everyone watching. Make sure you click like and subscribe. Share the content as you come in. Big shout out to everyone. Let's see what we got here today. Should be a goodie though. Should be a goodie. We're gonna be talking about the Idaho 4 case. Big shout out to Jane. Thank you for being here. Big shout out to Upstate New York. Thank you for being here. Sorry for the delay. I was supposed to go live about 12, but you know how babies are. They go to sleep when they go to sleep. And actually, she didn't went to sleep. Mommy had to take over. So mommy is taking over. You know, giving the baby a warm bathy. You know. How's everyone doing today? Big shout out to Larissa Slaughter. Thank you for coming, bro. I appreciate it. As y'all heard, we're gonna be talking about the Idaho 4 case. Today's a very good day. It's gonna be a motion hearing for the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case. We're gonna be talking about that. I want you to please let me know how y'all feel. Like, I know you have keep up with the latest out there. We're gonna be listening to. I don't know if y'all be able to hear it, but I'll be able to hear it and talk about it. Big shout out to JLR. Agree to disagree. The man does a pretty good job in content, true crime content. Even though if we don't agree with some of his point of views, but the guy's doing a very good job. I want to give him a shout out. Big shout out to JLR. We've been very tough on a lot of content creators, you know what I mean? But I think that here and there, I think they do listen to the community. You know what I mean? I think they do listen to the community. And people like JLR, you know, boots in the ground, on site, even though, again, and I repeat, even though we don't agree, within the Kohberger case, the guy's putting the work. So big shout out to JLR. Make sure y'all go and click like and subscribe and share his content. But in a little bit, we're gonna be talking about the latest document drop. And we're gonna listen to JLR's perspective about it. He's been doing a great coverage on what's going on in the south border in Texas. He's doing a great job. I think he's on his way there right now as we speak. I already reviewed this video. Already took a look at it. Went to the basics of it, and we're gonna have a good conversation. We're gonna be very unbiased. I wanted the whole chat to get active. You know, I want you to participate. Throw me your questions. You know, let me know where you stand right now, as far as the case and you're thinking. We're also gonna be talking about rogue emails. Like, we're gonna talk about it's a chain of emails. I guess I know who tagged me. I know who tagged me on that and those emails. But so, like, I'm tagged on these emails. I've been getting some weird stuff about the case. They keep mentioning these two names that we're gonna talk about later. They're talking about Emma. We're talking about Demetrius Robinson. We're gonna talk about the nonsense. We're gonna because I want to make sure that everyone understand that within this case, Emma Bailey and Demetrius don't have nothing to do with this case. Okay, so for all those people going crazy on emails and oh my God, we just talked to Emma, we just did this and that, this and this and that, which I know who you are. So we're gonna talk about those emails. They, getting weird. Got to the point that it's like it makes no sense even sending these emails with what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Because they still, obviously, like for the people that keep talking about Emma Bailey and Demetrius Robertson, like it's a waste of time right now. It's a waste of time. You're chasing a goose and you're just gonna hit a wall at the end. So stop sending emails with all that weird shit, about Emma Bailey and stuff like that. Just cut it out. We're gonna enter more details about that later on. But today we have a motion hearing. How y'all feel about those motions? How y'all feel about Bill Thompson and the state? How y'all feel about the defense, Larissa, yes, I'm on the chat right now. I'm looking at the chat right now. Sorry, I think I missed chat. Big shout out to Upstate New York. She's sending shout outs to Larissa Slaughter for her skills on video making and video editing. That's amazing. Yes, Larissa has a great skill. She's very, very skillful, very talented. Big shout out to Larissa Slaughter. She's doing a great job. I can't wait to hear the latest in the Kiely Rodni case. I know we haven't talked about the Kiely Rodni case for a little bit. But we will get to that soon. We will get to that soon. I want to have a conversation with my sister Larissa before at least I put any content out. I just want to cross-reference some information and share my notes with her. She's very skilled, very analytical. Her train of thought is unmatched. She's great. Big shout out to Sister Larissa. And big shout out to Upstate New York. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I don't know if Larissa seen that I was sharing her videos earlier. I think she just said something about we on 3K. Larissa, did you got to 3,000 subs? Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Big shout out to Selena Dixon. Big shout out to you. Mr. Carter, I miss you. Big shout out to Upstate New York. New York. How's everything over there in New York? How's the family? How's everything? Big shout out to Selena Dixon. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Let me check Larissa Slaughter real quick channel. I think she said she got to 3,000 subs. Whoa, let's see. That'll be great. That'll be awesome. She deserves another 3,000. 3,000 on top of those 3,000. Let's see what we got here. Okay, she's on 1.4. 1,400. Let me see. She said 3,000. Oh, I think she said the video, the short. She's getting some great views though. Great views. Oh my God. Big shout out to Larissa Slaughter. Big shout out. Whoa. Yeah, she got 1,600 views on the first, I call it in the first expose, in the first short of that funny movie that she's putting together. She had 1,600 views. 1,600 views. That's great numbers right there for. She just posted these videos. That's amazing. And then the new one that she just posted got already 3,000. Whoa, nice! Big shout out to Larissa Slaughter. That's what's up. Her videos about Army for Jesus are hilarious. Like, it's unmatched right now on YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm about to look at it right now. 1 second, please. Sorry for the inconvenience. Big shout out to everyone here. Make sure you click like and subscribe and you weigh in. And you wait you 5 minutes and you have a conversation with Jrod on point. Let's see what we got here. Chat. Big shout out to the chat. Guys, I'm about to activate True Crime chat room pretty soon. About to activate it. I'm about to activate big shout out to Joanne from Utah. Welcome back. Big shout out to Jane. We got the sisters today in the building. Big shout out. I think Megan's sleeping. I think I was watching her live stream as always, just chilling, falling back, just listening to the conversation. And I think she said that she was going to sleep. If not, she'll be here. I think she might pop up out of nowhere. Big shout out to Megan. Big shout out to Larissa, Selena Dixon of State New York. Joanne from Utah. Joanne from Utah. I got no breaks. Joanne from Utah. I had to do it. I had to do a new one. You know how I am. I just come out of nowhere with it. You know what I'm saying? Click like and subscribe. Make sure you share the content. Stop playing with me. You know where's the vibes. You know where's the vibes. Right here. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing with yourself. Just click like and subscribe and share the. Just share the content. Not try to wake no one up. You know what I'm saying? But you got it. Share the content. Big shout out to Nino Brown. Cause he's over. Motion hearing today. Motion hearing. Joanne. Talk to me, Joanne. What's going on today? What's gonna happen in court? Talk to me. Talk to me. I think, if you ask me, prosecution got caught with their pants down. It's my opinion, right? from someone that don't know nothing. I don't know nada. Mira, yo no sé, chico. What you talking about? Idaho 4, I don't know. I don't speak no English, man. Rice and beans. All right. I believe that things are already starting to trickle out. I agree. I mean, think about it. He exposed Bill Thompson. Yeah, always Selena, always. Big shout out to Selena. Jane said, I'm sorry, Joanne. Everyone, I'm not feeling good. Sorry, Jrod, I'm not feeling good. I'm going to have to go. Jane, have a good night, honey. Very appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Have a good sleep. I appreciate you so much. I know I'm running late, like for an hour. Sorry for that. I'll make it up to you. I'll come next live stream an hour earlier than whatever I will schedule it. I got you. But big shout out to Jane. Have a good sleep. Have a good day. I think it's already morning I think it's already morning in Europe, right? On England. Yeah, I think it's already morning in the UK. Big shout out to the UK. Praying for you, Jane. Praying for you speedy recovery. Hopefully you feel better tomorrow, today, later on after a quick nap. Big shout outs to you. Thank you for coming. Very appreciate it. Let me see what we got here. Upstate New York. It's around the ankles with the we post. Silly girl. You want to say, Jane, you okay? You okay, girl? You get sleep and feel better soon. Upstate New York. Good seat from your end. Selena Leaks and feel better, Jane. New York. Join what Warren for Bethany and Dylan. Feel better. Yes, upstate New York. How you feel about what Yela? Because I know you pay attention to the conversation. How you feel about all these motions just now? Like, if you ask me, right, those warrants, as a matter of fact, hold that there. Hold that thought about the warrants. If you ask me, all investigation, 6 a.m. in Europe, 6 a.m. Okay, 6 a.m. on thank you, New York. 6 a.m. in England, in the UK. Hold that thought about the warrants. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hold that thought about the warrants. I'm gonna work with you on that. We're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be a goodie today, though. We're gonna have some. We're gonna show some homework, okay? Because you know, for the people that doubt our skills in true crime, so let's give him what they're here for, right? It's been a year and plus, right? And we already passed first minute. Say what? We on a 20-minute mark right now as we speak. Cursing coming. Trigger warning. Showtime. They were supposed to have the investigation wrapped up by the time they picked up Bryan Kohberger. That's it. I'm not going to give the government of the United States of America and their agencies the benefit of the doubt no longer. Because guess what? They are the ones that have to prove to us that we could trust them. We don't have to prove not a thing to United States government because they work for us with the people. It's not all the way around. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. But in reality, the government of the United States of America work for us, supposed to work for us. We, the people, own our interests, not their interests, not their private corporation interests. They're supposed to look after our interests, especially if we are the victims. Can I get a witness? I'm just warming up. I'm okay. But I'ma fuck with you today. I'ma fuck with you. I'm just right now just warming up. We're just 20 minutes in. This is like calisthenics. You gotta keep the pace. Right? So people need to keep the pace with this case. Very simple. Got witnesses in the chat. Amen. Got witnesses in the chat. Amen. Okay. Big shout out to you and big shout out to upstate New York. Selena Dixon and all the ladies in the building today. I'm okay. But I'ma fuck with you today. I'm gonna hit you over the head. He's over. He's fucking over, man. He's over. He's not taking it easy with the government of the United States of America no longer. They need to prove to us that we could trust them. Period. Now you tell me in a way the government and the private corporation has handled their investigation. Forget about Bryan Kohberger. Because you know how fucked up is the prosecution case in court when they do everything they have done since day one. And not one person could debate me on that. Not one person. Not a YouTube true crime. I want you to tell me in the chat or in the comment down below whenever you replay. Now I want you to tell me in the way the government, the state of Idaho, and the private corporation has taken care of this case. Just the investigation side of things. Just again, forget about Kohberger. I'm talking about the first 48 hours. I need you to break down to me if you think in the first 48 hours the government, and again, I don't want you to forget, the University of Idaho is a public entity. Okay? That is in cahoot with private corporations. The president of the University of Idaho by himself is a private corporation. And I know I just did fuck with you the whole morning. I know. I just fucked you whole morning up. I know. You probably all aggressive and mad and shit. Probably punching the screen of the TV and shit. Smashing the phone against the wall as soon as I said that. Good. Because you need to hear it. The first 48 hours of this investigation of the Idaho Folk case is garbage. Actually, it was not even done. Not done. Not completed. As a matter of fact, by the time you called Kohberger, they never investigated you on. They never did. They never did. They went upside the head with everything. Face value. They went straight to the target for a potsy. They went straight for it. Soon as they cleared, soon as they had the capability to clear everyone on face value with no investigation, they move on tactically to look for a potsy. Soon as you heard about the night shift, the plot was put in place. In that night shift, it was supposed to be Brett Kopaka DNA instead of Kohberger. And I want you to learn something today about sneaky shit. The first victim the first posse, the first person that the government went for to stick this on, it was the person that they knew the most. The person that Brett Payne knew the most. Brett Kopaka. They knew about Brett's knives. They knew about he loves knives and swords and stuff like that. People don't even think about this type of shit. Why you think Moscow PD, what's outside of Kopaka's house? And again, an apartment. But again, they already clear, right? They clear all the officers of any wrongdoing, right? Right? That's how corrupt the law enforcement is in Pullman, Washington, and Moscow. Moscow, Idaho, and Pullman, Washington are like this. Like this. Do you think the university, like the WSU, the university of what university, you think that they in real competition with the University of Idaho when they both public entities? When they both has the same fraternities on campus? Have you asked yourself that? How come the private security guard for the University of Idaho of the campus PD, that's private security guards? Ain't no PD, ain't no campus cops. Just a security guard from WSU, right? Gonna stick his nose on a criminal case because he's a university involved, because his students of that university involved, because the University of Idaho is already involved. So of course they're gonna call their colleagues and try to set shit up. BK equals BK, yeah. It's a lot of people that really don't think about shit like this. Oh, but how you think that the cops gonna put their career in jeopardy? Because if they don't do it, their career is in jeopardy anyway. Idiots. I told you I was about to fuck with you today. I'm just gonna let it have it. I'm just gonna let him have it. It's motion day, right, in court. I remember when I used to have to go to court myself. Especially when I had to go to court, shackle up, hands and feet. Oh, I remember those days though. The only good thing about those days, it was the cheeseburger. That's about it. That was the only good thing about it. But me as an innocent man, when I was fighting my case, I know how it felt. I know how it feels when you are innocent and the government try to stick a case on you. And you know why I believe the Kohberger, even though he's in Idaho, he gonna get out of this? Because he's innocent. He is. If they had him, I'm gonna repeat, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna hit you upside the head, because people need to listen to this. You cannot go and arrest someone that you try to kill with not even enough probable cause. You can't do that. You're wasting your fucking time. You're risking the case to get thrown out. But y'all so desperate to have someone, to have a warm body in custody, that you skip all the basics of the investigation to make it look good in court. This is why, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is why this is not going to trial. I'm gonna tell you right now, if the judge there, and this is not a trick, this is just simple common sense. And for those that know the law, pay attention. Because again, this is an uneducated opinion, right? That's what y'all say. It's an uneducated opinion, right? No, I'm a professional. I'm the elite in true crime. I'm him. You heard that before? The phrase, I'm him? I'm him. I'm that guy. Stay tuned. Click like and subscribe so you witness a professional in true crime working. Because I promise you, those that has been here for a long time, since I started the Kiely Rodni case, they'll tell you. By the time I'm done with you, and I shut off the live stream, you all fucked up. I'm telling you, you don't even know what to think. By the time I'm done with you, you don't have no idea what the fuck to think. I know, believe me, I get the emails. I get people telling me like, yo, that shit was straight, pure perfection in the making. I get those emails. I get those texts. I know. Thank you. But if you want to know something about true crime, you need to know about criminal investigations. You need to know about, for you to grab that one body and be successful in court, before you go and get that one body has to be cooked. And if it's not cooked, it's about to be cooked. Because as soon as you get to the body, he's cooked. That's how law enforcement should work. That's why the FBI has a 99.9% of win rate. Because they don't fuck around. If they coming for you, you fucked. Even though I can't trust the fucking FBI as far as I could throw it. Because even them are in the pickle on the Senate. They have to answer a whole bunch of questions on some bullshit. Helping the government and shit on some other bullshit. Oh, we're going to talk about it and some other, because that's true crime too. Voter scams and elections and try to make a person look like he is something that he's not, and try him in court to see. Just throw spaghetti in the wall, see how it sticks. Yeah. Oh, this is public. This is all public information. Listen, I want to trust the FBI. I want to trust law enforcement. If you ask me, I trust my local law enforcement. because I have had conversations with them. I could trust them. I see how they work there. I hear how good they work out there. So of course I support my local authorities. They're doing a great job. They help the community, even financially. When you think you having a bad Christmas, and they just come and see you somewhere, they just stop real quick, like, hey, what's up? How's the family? How's everything? Here's a donation from Alliance PD. Have a Merry Christmas. That's our law enforcement here. They for the community, and they help the community. They know what's going on in the community. They fully aware, even though like this is a very small city. It's a college. I hope y'all know this is a college city. College. Okay? Over here we have the University of Idaho, but it's not the University of Idaho. It's called Mountain Union. Mountain Union. The best Division III football champs, the Raiders, big shout out. Champs. Win everything on the third division. And I know, listen, over here, not far away from me, all the fraternity and sorority houses. I know the dean of Mountain Union. I can't wait until I have the opportunity that I could interview this guy. And I could ask him, what would you do as the dean of a prestigious college like the University of Idaho if this situation would have happened in one of you sorority houses? Because I don't want you to forget, this tragedy happened in a sorority house. Full of secrecy and loyalty within their members. Same thing goes with the fraternities. Secrecy and loyalty within their members. I'm telling you right now, if the killers are students from the University of Idaho within fraternities and sororities, this is why this case is looking how it's looking, because they covering the real killers, which is the students of the University of Idaho. That's who they protecting. This is not nothing that no one knows. This is, everyone knows this. The people that don't know this is the people that don't pay attention. The people that you could put a criminal right in front of their face and they can't even pick him out of a lineup, because they just so blind with the fantasy of true crime in the way all the big content creators put it. They put the blinders in your eyes and you can't even see farther than your nose. And that's a problem. Because if you can't see, you can't read between the lines, you can't see what's happening with the Idaho 4 case, you're naive. You're very naive. Okay? I'm being very serious. It's more of a chance that the students of the University of Idaho killed the students, killed their victims than Kohberger. You want to know the problem that Bill Thompson have? That he don't have no evidence. He have a warm body that literally, with malicious prosecution, they be keeping that warm body behind bars with no evidence. Remember, when you go to a secret indictment, you have to show something. Whatever they show was a make-believe, because they know if they go to court with this, it's going nowhere. They trying to make him cap out. They try to break him, try to make him believe that he don't have no way out because he's trapped illegally. It's like he knowing that, like put your think about. I went through this. Just think about this for a second. How someone that is innocent could get traumatized behind bars because the person, the entity that's supposed to protect him, which is the government of United States of America, is trying to trap him, to kill him. The only thing that man is thinking inside of that jail is like, they want to kill me. What the fuck did I do? Who did I piss off in Pullman? Who did I piss off in Moscow? Because again, we don't, at this day today, a year after, is no proof that Kohberger even hang out in Moscow, Idaho. At this day today, not one person has come forward that we know, but not one person has come forward, not even to the news stations, saying like, yeah, Kohberger was a regular here in this bar. Oh yeah, Kohberger was a regular. The little bit that he was here, yeah, he used to come here and eat. The place that they would try to say that he could see the victims was at the vegetarian restaurant, and the owner didn't want nothing to do with that because he know for a fact if he get caught lying, he could get in trouble. So of course he's gonna say like, I don't think I seen this guy ever here. There's no footage, no video. And remember, they got cameras in the restaurant, man. When they said that, you go to the video, you're not gonna see the man there, never. Since June that he got there. June to July. August, September. Man, this guy spent 4 to 5 months. 4 to 5 months in Pullman. Just to get acquainted with the local area of Pullman. He's from Pennsylvania, right? So he's not a local. He's not even close by local. So he's getting acquainted to Pullman, Washington. What make you think that if he's just getting acquainted with Pullman, Washington, he's gonna hop on Moscow? Just think about that for a second. You gonna come to study. You're gonna go to study in Washington to get your education. You also try to work for the PD and shit. Where this guy got time to think about killing anyone? What time he got? All right, we understand that allegedly he don't sleep well. So what? Everything this guy had going on, being a teacher assistant and all this other that, all the books that again, it seems this guy was a perfectionist, right? A night owl, yeah. But it seemed this guy was a perfectionist, right? They say that he used to grade the students pretty harsh. So it seems that he just wanted to get the best out of them, right? Because if he could have done it, if he did it, let's say if it's true that he had drug abuse problems in the past, and he beat the system, he beat being a druggie, and he became the best that he could have beat. It's proven with his dedication and performance for him to get all the degrees that he got after he got out of drug abuse, right? The type of drug that they said he was using, heroin, is hard to beat. Not a lot of people beat heroin. It's some people that could slow down with some Suboxones and stuff. But if you don't quit cold turkey, you'll never quit. So you seen this guy quit cold turkey to get focused in school. Got all these degrees. Went all the way to Washington to get the best education that he could have got. Where is the time for this guy to be disturbed? Because disturbed people, as we know, cannot focus. Disturbed people, people that don't have their head over their shoulders, can focus. You cannot be book smart and a dumb criminal at the same time. Do you understand me what I just said? You cannot be good in books and then be a dumbass criminal. Makes no sense. Makes no... Listen, thank you, Joanne. Please click like, share, and subscribe. The first thing that you gotta have to be good in school and get your degrees, you gotta have, you cannot just be smart. You have to have common sense. You have to have common sense. It can't have it both ways, exactly. It doesn't work like that. You cannot be, listen, this guy, y'all need to understand. Joanne, I need everyone to understand that this guy was already street smart way before he became book smart. People miss that detail about Kohberger. Kohberger was already street smart before he became book smart. Why? Because when he was in drugs, he never had a police contact. All that story about the cell phone of his sister, throw that away. That's not even confirmed. They throw that in the air to throw dirt at him. They put that in the air to throw dirt at him. But they can't even find that nowhere in the system. Nowhere. They was like, oh, that could have got sponged. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know if it got sponged. Yeah, and it's irrelevant. Because it wouldn't. The only thing it would have proved that he had a heavy drug addiction. And he stole something from his sister. That's the only thing they could have proved. That don't prove that he's a murderer. That wouldn't prove that he killed the 4 victims at all in court. They couldn't even use that like for credibility. Because after he did that, look all the good that he did after he was done with drugs. Just think about that for a second. Allegedly, you are a heavy heroin user and abuser. and you never got not one police contact, not one. Just think about how street smart you have to be hooked on heroin and not have not one police contact. Where the fuck that shit happened? Because all the druggies that I knew, all the things that I knew, they were getting locked up every other minute, every other day. When I didn't see them for a few days, they were locked up. And this is heroin users, sniffers, and van hitters. They always get in trouble. The cops always will stop because the cops, as soon as they see you coming out the drug spot, they're gonna follow you. They're gonna stop you. And this is reality. You cannot. And again, Kohberger will be the rare case. Because again, we don't know at this day today, because again, it's hearsay. His friends in high school, right? Some friends in high school were in the interview saying that he started doing drugs like to lose weight or some stuff like that. Because the girls were, you know what I'm saying? Like he was not attractive to the girls and stuff like that. And he started like losing weight, you know, doing exercise, and they say doing drugs, heavy drugs and shit, right? Every heavy drug user gets police contact. And I repeat, every heavy heroin user get police contact. And for Kohberger, have a clean record. Did y'all thought about that? I mean, did Bill Thompson thought about that before he picked them? Let me rephrase that. Do you think that the president of the University of Idaho, when he picked Kohberger to be the posse, did he thought what the fuck he was doing? Obviously, they did not know about this guy's life. They did not know nothing. They did not know nothing about this guy, right? He just spent 4 to 5 months before he got accused about this crime. 4 to 5 months before he get accused of this crime. They wanted to put the eyes of the public away from Moscow, Idaho, and their students. They pick and choose a student. Again, they first pick Kopaka. He seen what was about to happen. Because listen, man, military people, they see things coming way before. Listen, don't forget I got family members in the military. Thank you for your service. And rest in peace, Kopaka. Thank you for your service. But don't you think that as soon as he said he seen Brett Payne outside of his door, don't you think the first thing that he thought, because he probably already knew who was the killers? Remember, he's in the same group chat with everyone else. All the students, Brett Kopaka within, are all plugged in the same group chat. They knew by 9 a.m. in the morning what happened in 1122 Queens Road. How in the heck by 9 o'clock in the morning the students of the University of Washington know what the fuck happened in Moscow, Idaho, and you're not gonna tell me that Moscow, Idaho, University of Idaho did not know what the fuck was going on. You cannot tell me that. Too many students knew about it. By the time the students knew about it, the whole college knew about it. President of University of Idaho knew about it. Greek Council knew about it. The very last people that knew anything was the parents. The very last people that knew anything, and the story that they give, the parents, it was to try to make it look away from the people that they already knew that could have killed these victims. It's like me being Steve Goncalves, and I'm sitting here knowing who could have killed my daughter, but it's a cop in front of me telling me that don't worry about that guy. That guy didn't do it. But here's Steve Goncalves in the back of his head like, I don't know you motherfucking did it. I don't know, you and your boys did it. This is why, unfortunately, it's gonna be very sad if Kohberger get to walk and the death sentence will hit the real killer. How sad will be that Kohberger walk home and later on you hear someone with the initials JD dead out of nowhere. Which we don't wish death upon no one. But I'm gonna promise you, if Kohberger walks, it's gonna be a body in a body bag. It's gonna be a body. Again, I'm letting you know, cause listen, it could happen. It could happen. An angry dad, they know in the back of his head that this person did it. They got clear and everything. But this dad in the back of the head know who did it. He probably already confirmed who did it. But the government had Kohberger locked up, right? So he want to give the benefit of the doubt to the government. Like, okay, I know this shit happened here. You said that he did it? All right, prove it in court. Why you think that Steve Goncalves, big shout out to him, he can't wait to get the show in a row in court. He already know these cases all fucked up. He already know. Just think about it. You said that you got this guy locked up, but you been playing around in court because you're not ready. While the media, YouTubers, and media is saying that the defense is not ready. When the defense been saying that they've been ready since day one, they're ready for the first phase of the court system. They're not ready for sentencing because we have to get to trial first. And Taylor and the team has said it very clear. We are ready as we speak, but we need the cooperation of the state. Because if you have my client, cooked, I need to know he's defending. Me, as Ann Taylor, if I was Ann Taylor, I literally, in the same way, I bait him, because we have to talk about it, and y'all know that Ann Taylor been baiting them. I totally understand that she complied with the government a little bit to look cute. Stay on board, right? But I believe that she know in the back of her head, I know what they doing and I'm not cooking. Because remember, she's an insider, dog. She's an insider. She know how these people work. She have worked with them for years. If someone gonna fuck the whole prosecution up, it's gonna be Ann Taylor. Facts. is not playing with that. She's an insider. She know how they work. Y'all need to understand that this lady know Bill Thompson and how he work. Y'all need to understand that. We have not messed with the court system in Idaho, but she's a pro. She have worked with them. She know how they think. She know their dirty tactics. They know. And I believe that she been baiting them. Because y'all remember when she went for this for that one stay? For that one stay that I told ya? She bait the prosecution to fight the state. And she knew that if they fight the state, they're going to have to give the rights of speedy trial. She knew. Because she wanna catch him red-handed. This is why this case is never going to hit trial. They have to let him go. Remember, if they don't accept, if Judge wanna play hardball and wanna dismiss, not take in consideration the emotions, they're gonna go outside of his head and they're gonna go to the upper court, and they're gonna open all the merits in court, on the upper court. Okay, we hear because it's a secret indictment, right? So in that indictment, the guideline is enough probable cause. But what about if you don't have probable cause? What about if everything that you brought to court was fabricated? What about that? What about whatever you show in court is not even evidence? It's shit that you put together real quick and make it look like. You know what's the problem with the government? That before they caught Kohberger, before they went to Pennsylvania to get Kohberger, they were supposed to have him cooked already. You cannot go and get a hot body if you're not even done with your investigation. Because by the time you go and grab that one body, it's because you already got him cooked. And you just need a little sprinkle of flavors on top, and it's over. Speedy trial, getting the fuck out of here, shoot him in the head. Done. We got all the proven evidence that he did it. That's it. We're not here play. This is how you know that the government care about the victims. Because the government, if they did care about the victims, they would investigate this case properly. How come that these days today they still having warrants out there? A year after. A year after, before they demolished the house, you inside of that house doing what? Doing what? Because whatever you were supposed to do was supposed to be long time done and over with. At this day today, it's an embarrassment for the government to say that they have a warrant for something that they were supposed to have already. That's an embarrassment. That shows that your investigation is not even completed. That in court matters. Because what about with the stuff that you get now that you were supposed to get back then? What about if it pointed at a real killer? What about if, let's say, you already know you fucked up? You heard me a year ago telling you everything about this case. A year ago. I told you the suspects and why. You wanted to go the opposite way, right? When I told you, hey, and I know y'all, this is on record, this is recorded. I'm letting you know the University of Idaho don't want no blood. Remember these words. The University of Idaho don't want no blood on their hands. And that means they're willing to do anything to protect the killers. Because they're part of the University of Idaho. and very close to the victims too. That's a problem. Because then now people talk about, oh, big shout out to Tele to Ellie. I'm sorry, honey. I wasn't looking at the chat. Selena Dixon, just like the local bars, cops sit around the corner and wait for you to come out to catch you. That's dirty. Come on, you know that's a bar. You're just gonna wait for someone to come out of there and just stop them. You know what I mean? Debbie Deb and his friends with Pain. Kopaka, he was friends with Pain. That's why as soon as he see him out, listen, he knew he was about to die that day, because he was not about to give up and look after he served our nation. And the way he served our nation, he's not gonna be looked at as the possible killer of the University of Idaho. Because I promise you, if Brett Kopaka would have give up, the DNA that you would have on the night shift button right now would be Brett Kopaka. I'm telling you right now. He knew they were coming for him to stick this case on him. He knew. There was no reason to see Moscow PD in Pullman. For what? Pullman have their own SWAT team. They have the sheriff. Why Moscow PD is gonna cross state lines to come out to a whole other state to help Pullman PD on what? Pullman PD got enough officers, got a SWAT team. They probably more prepared than Moscow, Idaho PD. What you mean? It's obvious. Soon as Brett Kopaka see Brett Payne out there, he was like, oh, nah, they want to stick this shit to me, man. But listen, you're going to have to kill me, dog. And I believe that I believe that he really thought that they were not about to kill him. But by the time the sniper hit him, they knew they couldn't use him. By the time they decided his death, they didn't have to kill him. It was no roommates inside of the apartment. It was just him by himself, barricaded. You didn't have to kill him for what? You didn't have to kill him for what? Because you couldn't use him. And he would have snitched on you. He would have snitched on you if he would have been alive right now. He would have told someone. He would have actually go to the FBI, something like, listen, Moscow PD just tried to do this shit to me. He knew why Moscow PD was there. They wanted him as a posse for the Idaho 4. He didn't give up. And I bet you he was like, you're going to have to kill me, dog, because I'm not going to let you dirty my name. I'm not going to let you dirty my name. You're going to have to kill me. That's what real military do shit. You're going to have to kill me because I'm not going to let you dirt my name. Not after I serve this nation like that. You're not going to come here and pick me up to have DNA on the night shift. He already knew. The cops could say they had DNA on that night shift and they didn't have to have nothing. It was no DNA by the time it got sent to the lab. It was not even enough DNA to get a test. Then you have to do all this IG shit. How? When you don't even have DNA. You got DNA after you arrest him. You know you fucked up. You got DNA after you arrest him. Because I bet you anything, you didn't have not one pickle of DNA and no night shift. And you just needed to get to him to get the DNA that you was about to sprinkle there. Because again, cops could lie to you in the middle of investigation. They could lie to the whole community. They don't have to tell you a thing. They could tell you, yeah, it was a DNA here on the night shift that we don't know who it is or what, and then come up like, oh yeah, we hit with this guy. Oh yeah, it was there. We somehow we got to this guy, and after we got to this guy, the DNA on that night shift, it was from his dad. 100 to 100% his dad. Oh, you did some IG shit to get to Kohberger? How the fuck? Because you couldn't stick that case to Kohberger's dad, because Kohberger's dad had an alibi. He wasn't even around. So you could not stick it to him, because this is a fact. The DNA came back 100 to 100% Kohberger's dad. Not Kohberger, Kohberger's dad. So how the fuck you arrest his son? It was a 100 to a 100% hit on his dad. How the fuck you trickle that DNA to be Kohberger's? With IgG? You think we're stupid? How the fuck you gonna go to an IgG that is for cold cases when this case is a brand new case with suspects all over the victims? You had 2 suspects in a house, roommates, and you did not arrest them for shit. Not even after you knew that they took 8 hours to call authorities. You were supposed to look at Dylan Mortensen and Bethany like any other suspect. Because whatever they said out their fucking mouth, me as a law enforcement, how the fuck I'm gonna believe that you was petrified and you was so scared and you still went to sleep, bitch? Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck you talking to? How stupid you think that we the people are? How stupid you think we are? For us to believe that you as an officer, you believe anything that roommates of 4 slaughter students. Those roommates needed to be in handcuffs right away and brought to questioning as suspects and investigated. Cell phone data, all media, all social media, everything and anything from these suspects. And you will not stop being a suspect until you prove me you're not a suspect. You're not getting the fuck out of here. You're gonna have to tell me who the fuck did this for you to get smacked on the wrist. I'm gonna give you a smack on the wrist, but you have to tell me whoever the fuck did this shit, and you better talk quick. Run slow, walk fast. You better tell me quick. Oh, Dylan Mortensen would have not got out of the booth. Listen, I would have her the whole 48 hours in the booth, giving her breaks. Oh, she wouldn't got out. She wouldn't got out. I don't give a fuck what you say. Oh, I was scared, but bitch, you fell asleep. That's what you say, right? How the fuck can you go to sleep when you hear bodies dying? Still screaming for their life after they were done slashed. They didn't die right away. They died right away with their very last blows, but you know those bodies still... I still believe that if they would have called the cops right away, I believe that at least one victim would have got safe. I believe that one victim would have got safe. And no one's gonna tell me the opposite. No one is gonna tell me the opposite. But I know. You know how I know? Do you want to know how I know? That if they would have called, they waited until they were dead. They waited until they died to make sure they were dead and they will not speak about who killed them. This is why they didn't call right away, because they could have saved someone, because the killer did what the killer did and fucking left, not even making sure they were dead, but he thought that because it was enough damage done, they would have not survived that, right? Because you went straight for jugglers and shit, right? You really thought that no one would have survived that. But listen, I have seen people surviving attacks that they even lost a limb. Do you understand me? I've seen people surviving that. So I believe that if they would have called authorities right away, at least one of them would be alive and we would have someone locked up for real, for real. But this is why they didn't call authorities, because the killer killed and left. Big shout out to Megan. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Big shout out to Tell It to Ellie. Let me now that Megan is here, let me take care of the chat real quick. Big shout out to everyone watching. It's Jrod on Point. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share the content. Whew, y'all got me sweating over here. Tell it to Ellie. Hey, yeah, I'm glad I called the live. Yeah, cops here on all bars too. Yep. It's a whole corrupt system, and you're right. He knew he was gonna die. He knew totally. Yeah, he knew he was the first posse though. He was the first posse. Like he knew he was about to die that day, cause he wouldn't let them drag his name through the mud with this shit. And this is how you know that the Kohberger is innocent. It's many other things that we know that Kohberger is innocent. Many other things. I don't know that. I don't know that. Jrod. He might have been, but I have other reason to believe that he is alive. And I think they use the fake footage from training. Kopaka if he's dead. He got it dirty. Yeah, yeah, he's dead though. I see his obituary. I mean, again, at least they do like a special op, psyop. You know what I mean? And the only reason they would have done that, you know, nah. I mean, again, everything and anything is possible in life, but at least in my personal opinion, he's dead. He's dead. They needed him for that case, and they needed him for that case, and he knew what was going on. Again, if I was him, I would have done the same thing. I would have let them kill me, because I need, like, you know what I mean? If he would have come out of his apartment, he would have been dead anyway. This is why the thing, it would have worked with Kopaka, but it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work with Kohberger. That's the thing. Kopaka had a white Helantra too. That's why people don't get it. He's like, why you think they try to set up Kopaka for it? Well, because Kopaka have a white Helantra. And the first thing they were talking about is like, oh, you see, he was a military guy. Remember, a military K-bar. And Kopaka died right after. Just think about it for a second. The people were saying the only person that could have killed these people like that, it would be a trained killer, probably a Marine or you know what I mean? They were aiming, they were cooking Kopaka already before they went and got him. They were cooking him already. They were putting all these narrative out there. Then the other white Helantra that they could have found from someone that is from far away that no one knows and no one will give a fuck about. Because remember, if they pick anyone else due to that their family members are in Idaho, they would have flooded the court. They would have be in YouTube. Like, no, he didn't kill him. What are you talking about? He's innocent. Da, 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 da. But they went and got someone from far the fuck away that his family can come around to defend them. And no one cares to go all the way to Pennsylvania to get the side of the fence of a killer, or the family of a killer. You know what I'm saying? So it's just common sense, you know what I mean? Let me see what we got here. Big shout out to Sunflower. Thank you for being here. Big shout out to Max. Big shout out to Jane. Oh, Jane here. Whoa, shit. Let's see. What do you think? He's not hiding though. He's not hiding. He's just not out the house. But he's not hiding. You know, you cannot hide when you don't come out the house, you know what I mean? Like, his schooling and all this other shit got put in stop. Like, this guy's not even in college no more. Oh, let's see. Mex, yes, I'm here. Hey, Mex in the building. What's up, Mex? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let me see. Is that fire real? You know it's real. I got the real fire, girl. What are you talking about? You like the setup though? It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Got a little pretty setup, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the fire is coming out the ground, out of the floor. You know what I'm saying? Fire just come out of the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm kidding though. Nah, it's not real. It's super fake. Big shout out to Max. Thank you for being here, though. Hopefully we'll make you laugh and have a good giggle before you go to bed today. Have a good time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, girl? Alright, let me see. Jane, how you going to do this if you don't do live or videos? Huh? How you going to do this if you don't do lives or videos? What? Jane, you talking to me? How you going to do she said, how you going to do this if you don't do lives or videos? What? Jane, can you I have no idea, sister. I have no idea what you're talking about. So if you could enlighten me and let me know if you was talking to me or you was talking to someone else, or how you going to do this if you don't do lives or videos. What? What? I'm not laughing at you, Jane. I'm laughing with you. You know, I don't want you to think that I'm laughing at you. Can you please explain to me? Because I don't know what you're talking about, Jane. I have no idea. And I don't know if you're having one of those days. I just don't know. But the question is, how you going to do? How you gonna do this if you don't do lives or videos? This is why I know, like, you probably was not talking to me. Because for you to say that I don't do lives or videos, what? Have you seen that I have 9 channels with live streams and videos? I hope that I know for a fact you was not talking to me. You couldn't be talking to me. I know, Jane. I'm just saying. I know for a fact you couldn't be talking to me. Because even on my videos, I have live streams. Like, I don't know if you see them. Like, even on my videos, I have full live streams. So yes, I do. I have live streams. I do live streams and I do video. If you was talking to me. Just saying. Just saying. This is what I do. Like, I do lives and videos, so I know for a fact you was not talking to me. And then she replied again, say, how? Just talk to me. Jane, if you explain me what you're talking about, I could answer you. But I'm not a psychic, so you know what I'm saying? I don't read minds and shit. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's say, tell it to Ellie and Kopaka with PTSD, a great patch. Yeah. Totally agree with you, Ellie. Totally agree with you. Ellie, yep. And BK likely knew something if he and Kopaka. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, you know, if by any chance, they have some kind of communication, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. I don't know if they knew each other. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't find nothing that indicates me that they even knew each other. Because again, I heard, from content creators, I heard they said that he was from Pennsylvania too, and da 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 da. And I was like, but just because you're from Pennsylvania too, that don't mean that you know each other. Pennsylvania is immense. It's a big state. So just because they from the same state don't mean that they, knew each other or perhaps. Exactly, and they hate outside. Yes. Idaho. Listen, Idaho people hate anyone that it comes from outside of Idaho. They hate people, like, even you could ask Megan. She said that the Idaho people hate people from California. That's one of the reasons we believe that the Dylan Mortensen and the other girls didn't like Kiely, because Kaylee's a born Californian. They could have already not liked Kiely just because she was from California. That's one of the first things that she had against her. So 9 times out of 10, the girls from Idaho, they'll all would gang up on her. Unless she's a Braveheart, from a Braveheart family, like they're gonna call this, and they would have, like, give her like rope. Give her rope for her to hang herself, and it seems that that's what happened. When people set you up for failure, just because they don't like you, you know what I mean? Tell it to Ellie, hi Jen, I didn't see I didn't see ya, lady. Hope you're well. Jane, yes you did. Yes you did. I'm gone now. I don't know what she's talking about. I hope Jane is not having one of those days. Big shout out to Jane. She's a little bipolar sometimes, and she just flipped the fuck out. And I'm over here like, huh? What? What happened? What did I do? And I have no idea what she's talking about. But she said, yes, you did. After. Can someone help me to understand how you going to do this if you don't do lives or videos? What? Didn't I just drop 3 videos in a row and now a live stream? Can someone explain to me what's going on? I have no idea. I just dropped 3 videos in the past 2 days. 2-3 days. Yeah. And I'm live now talking to y'all about the case. Try to help me out to figure this out. How you going to do this if you don't do lives or videos. I'm not gonna stay too long on this because I want to get to JLR. How? It's weird. Let me see. Let me keep up with the chat. Jan, your question was for Jrod. I like it. It look good, but what's doing on the screen behind you? Oh, oh, you know JLR. You know JLR. Big shout out to JLR. Click like and subscribe to JLR. Even though we don't agree in the Idaho folk case, but you know I give him many shout outs because you know he doing what he does and he's doing great numbers and you know got a great community and stuff like that. So you know it's good for us to, even though if we don't agree, it's good to show class. You know what I mean? Show class. You know. And big shout out to JLR. I'm about to listen to what he's talking about, the paperwork, the documents that just came out and stuff like that. 9 times out of 10, he's one of the first ones that actually comes with paperwork right away. And I do watch, even though again I don't agree with him, but I do watch his content. I'm not subscribed to him, but I watch his content. Make sure you go and click like and subscribe and share his content. You know, agree to disagree. You know what I mean? You just gotta show class. That's it. I always look at the time. I always 11:22. Selena Dixon still here listening. Hi Selena, thank you for being here. She's talking about your video earlier. I think that when you say you won't be live as much, and yeah, that's the truth. I'm not gonna be live as much, but that don't mean I'm not gonna do no lives. And I didn't mention no video. Like I did not say, because again I said it. I was the one speaking. I didn't say that I was not going live no longer. I said that the live stream's gonna, I won't be able to go live all the time like I want to. You know what I mean? But that's why I want to start, you know, true crime chat room. So like that everyone meets over there. And keep it going, you know. Have Tell It to Ellie running the show sometimes. Have Larissa running the show sometimes, you know. Like, have the girls having fun over there and just, you know what I mean, welcoming trolls and trolling with them. You know what I'm saying? Having fun, like, you know what I mean? But, thank you, Ellie. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't say that I was not doing no more lives, and I didn't say that I was doing no more videos. I didn't say that. Listen, man, people need to pay attention. People need to pay attention, because let's say right now, if that's true what we're talking about, that's probably what she thinks. She gonna be, let's say, mad or pissed off at something that she shouldn't be, because I didn't say that. That's why I was telling ya that sometimes she's a little bipolar and she just like flip the fuck out of nothing for no fucking reason. She does that shit. Big shout out to Jane. We love you. You know that. We used to this, so. Oh, and we have a new member of the family. I can't show it now. But I have a new member of the family. I was supposed to say something, but you know, you know, listen, man, I have realized that all true crime content creators have a dog. I was seeing all true crime content creators have a dog, right? We got a dog. Actually, we got two. But one is grandma's, like. Listen, if you want to be a real true crime content creator, you gotta have a dog. Yeah. Or a cat. You gotta have a pet, I guess. So if you're a content creator, you gotta have a dog, you gotta have a cat, you gotta have a bird, like you gotta have something. It's over. So yeah, we got a dog. We got a puppy. His name is Boomer. And then we got his sister running around too. Her name is Nova. Boomer and Nova. Welcome to the family. Okay, I'm done. But yeah, I got me a dog. I mean, not for me. It was more for the kids, you know, like they're gonna learn how to clean pee and poop, and you know what I'm saying. And I think it's puppy. It's a pup. It's a pup. Actually, both Nova. I don't even want to go and get him because the dog is up. Like they have the dog upstairs. Mama Bear and the kids got the dogs upstairs, so I'm not gonna go and get the doggies because probably everyone is sleeping right now. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not leaving him alone. But yeah, we have a puppy. I probably if I don't show it now at some point before I shut off the live, I make a video. And I'm gonna introduce the new member of the family. Yeah, I think that'll be like the best way. Make a quick video. Introduce the new member of the family. Boomer has like a very, like, he's black, but he has like a very particular line, white line in the back of his neck. Has like a white line, and then the white line is like a question mark. Like literally, like in the back of his head, you see the white line of his hair, and it's like a question mark. It like it's like rare. Like I never seen a dog we all black and then just with a white line on top, like a question, like on the back of his head. Yeah, he's cute. And then Nova is all black. She's all black. He's black on black. Tell it to Ellie. Let me see here. Upstate New York. She said no. She said you got a doggy. Yeah. Got a doggy. Upstate New York. She said no. And she said wait, why? It's a good thing though. The kids are so happy. Tell it, I got a dog. She's my canine. Yeah, welcome to the family, puppers. Yeah, that's what. So you see, every true crime content creator gotta have a dog or a cat. You know, Boomer and Noah. Yay, they need dogs. Yeah. Tell it, she said, you got me rolling. I haven't laughed like this in days. He's like, you think you gotta mess with me? Yeah. Big shout out to Joanne. But yes, we got new members of the family. All right, guys. So let's about before we go, let's listen to the new documents. I'm gonna react live to it. Yeah, probably won't be able to hear it. Let me see how I do it. I'll probably do it like I did last time. Yeah, I'll probably just do it like this. Commercials.
Hi everyone. Hello. JLR Investigates. Come on in everyone. New Bryan Kohberger documents. Warrants.
Can you hear it?
Let's talk. Bryan Kohberger, Moscow, Idaho case. Yes. Court hearing tomorrow, folks. We'll be live streaming the court hearing.
Give me a 1 if you could hear it. Give me a 1 if you could hear it. Just want to make sure y'all could hear it.
This will be the first time we see the court hearing coming from Judge's YouTube channel. This will be interesting, right? I actually got a glimpse of what the view is going to look like. It's facing the tables, the prosecution table, defense table, and then the judge in a separate screen. So it'll be interesting. I'm on my way to Texas tomorrow.
No cat, yo, man. I'm allergic to cats, actually.
I'll be in Texas tomorrow, folks.
Big shout out to you, Larry.
On an assignment, but we will do the Bryan Kohberger, StreamYard. We'll do the hearing. We'll see what's up. We'll talk and discuss. This is video 998 on the Moscow, Idaho, Bryan Kohberger, Idaho 4 case. Video number 998.
There's a lot of videos.
Almost at 1,000 videos when it comes to this tragedy. We've been covering this tragedy from day one, and we're seeing the process. Now, there has been some new documents. I don't know if you guys seen this. I don't know if you're aware, but there's some things that just dropped on his case. And on the Idaho court record case search here, there are some court documents that actually dropped today that I've seen for the first time. Order to seal and redact. Meta platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Microsoft, TikTok. TikTok I found was interesting. I thought this was interesting with TikTok. Because they're seeking the small porn.
What you think about that? What you think about now? What you think about those warrants happening now when this was supposed to be done long time ago? This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is one of the reasons that we could tell that this case was not investigated properly. And like I told ya from the very beginning, when I was telling ya this case was not investigated at all, I've been telling ya a year ago. Even way before Kohberger was arrested. By the time they allowed Dylan Mortensen to switch the narrative from being on the first floor, not hearing and seeing nothing, to being on the second floor, hearing and seeing, that's when the whole plot got put in play. That's exactly when I knew they didn't investigate this and they did not care about the victims at all. They didn't. This is why we could tell that they already knew who was the people that killed these victims and why. Because it's the only way to fabricate a case to protect killers, you need to know who's the killers and why they did that. So like that, you could fabricate a case that will keep you away from the killers. Because if they start fabricating a case where they don't know the killers, whatever they say out their mouth could lead right back to the killers. I explain. If you don't know who's the killer, anything you fabricate could pinpoint at the killer. Because you don't know who's the killer. So whatever you fabricating could actually point a finger at the killer. That's why I believe that the University of Idaho president and the staff, anyone and everyone that it has to do with the Greek Council, they knew who did this. They knew who did this. They knew why. They knew how bad these victims were done, and for the reason why. They don't want no one to know who killed the victims, and they don't want no one to know their reasons for, because it's gonna be embarrassment, not just for the parents, but also for the University of Idaho. It's gonna be a total absolute embarrassment that these 4 victims got slaughtered in the way they got slaughtered for a stupid ass reason. Stupid. Just because you're not man enough to take a loss. I repeat, the people that killed these victims, they just couldn't take a loss. That's the only reason why this is being covered. Especially if what I explained to you in the video before, especially if they know that the killer ripped an unborn baby on first stage of pregnancy from Kiely. Because if all this killing, and I already told ya, people don't listen. Kiely was done the worst. She was done the worst. She got gutted. Don't ask me how I know this. It's for you to find out. It's for you to find out. But Kiely got gutted. Guts out. Trigger warning. She got gutted. It's a possibility that if it was a baby there, they could have ripped it off from her body and take it. Because I believe if you that sick to did what you did to these victims, you are sick enough that if it was a baby inside of Kiely, you rip that baby off from her just to put it in a drawer as a trophy. That's why the government was mentioning about the killer taking a trophy, possibly. Because the killer actually took a trophy. That the University of Idaho knows who's the killer and who, not just who did it, who helped him, and why. Because it's the only way that they could act in the way they acting within the investigation, destroying the house and everything else, and is to make sure that whoever killed these people, if whatever they trying in court with Kohberger doesn't work and he walked, they already know who's the killers. And either they give him up somehow and try to spare their life because the position that they have in society, because their parents, because their grandparents, because their family, because the position that the possible killer, the position that the possible killer's family has with the DA office is going to be an embarrassment for everyone. Especially for JD's parents, if this shit pop up. If this shit pop up and the Pandora box gets blown out, and they have to have someone, they're gonna give them out. The only reason why they protecting them is because they think they're gonna get away with that. Soon as they know and they realize that we know, when I spoke with Moscow PD was supposed to open their eyes and be like, damn, this true crime content creator from YouTube just came and smacked us in the mouth with everything that fucking happened. How the fuck he knows? How the fuck he know that these two did it? How the fuck he know that that one girl helped? How Jrod Point knowing that Bethany don't have nothing to do with this shit, and by the time she got hit with what happened, she didn't want no part of it. I told Moscow PD before they switched the narrative. I'm talking 2 to 3 days, probably less. After I spoke with Moscow PD and on a recording, I told them, I hope you know that I know that the University of Idaho don't want no blood. And listen, this is on record. Whenever they unseal this shit, if I go request my tape recordings, as a matter of fact, big shout out to Scarlett, Lost Souls in chat. Big shout out to Scarlett, Lost Souls in chat. Cause I gave Scarlett my full name, phone number, everything exactly that I give to Moscow PD. All my information. I told Scarlett, request the information that I give Moscow PD. I need you to request the recordings. So you know what I told Moscow PD, and all of y'all gonna realize that I told Moscow PD exactly what happened way before anyone knew what happened. This is why I could talk to y'all. I've been talking to y'all for a whole year, and everything that I've been telling you about Kohberger's innocence is been coming out and showing out in court. Everything that I told you about the Moscow PD did not investigate this like they were supposed to, because they needed to protect their peers, the peers of the victims. That did happen. They didn't investigate this case because they were not supposed to be requesting no warrants right now, when those warrants, as we speak, could point that at the real killers. You fucking idiots. Not my subscriptions, but the idiots that believe that Kohberger is guilty. It's the only word that listen, I'm not no one special. If I know what I know, why you haven't done your homework? Why you don't know what I know? Because again, I ain't nothing special. I'm a true crime content creator with 900 subs, right? I'm irrelevant. I don't mean nothing to the true crime community, right? Like, you're gonna tell me, like, for 2 years I haven't give my everything to the true crime community, and everything I have said from the Kiely Rodni case all the way to the Idaho 4, it has come out. Kiely Rodni case, what did I tell you? This case is not gonna be closed until they have someone. They're not gonna close that case because they cannot close that case as an accident. For them to close that case as an accident, they have to prove to the court that all the bases were covered. That for you to tell the government, the court, that this was an accident, you have to prove to the court with whatever work you put on that was indeed an accident. Because if you say at your mouth that it was an accident, but the judge is looking at you like, you better do your job, because I'm not going to close this until you do your job. And if you don't do your job, we're going to skip you like they did, having the FBI taking over, because it's getting cooked up right now. And the FBI is not going to come and knock on your door until they got you. It's a lot of people in positions of power that their loved ones are involved. Like I told you, all negotiations. If this was an accident, like Nevada County sheriffs try to say, this case would be done long time ago. It would be closed long time ago. Then Nevada County Sheriff is going to say like, oh, our investigation is done and over with. Why the FBI took the CRV from you? Why CHP, California Highway Patrol, never came with an incident report like I told ya. That you will never. I told you in videos, and it sucks that channel was down. I had it on video. I told ya, don't wait for a CHP report, because it's not gonna come out. This did not happen. Did not happen on the highway. Did not happen on the regular road. For CHP even considered to be involved, because the only people should have got involved is the Truckee PD. Because think about it, Truckee PD. All right, think about it. Moscow PD, Truckee PD. Truckee PD didn't took that case. Truckee PD, Moscow PD, the same shit. I want you to listen. Truckee PD, Moscow, Idaho PD is the same shit. The same shit. So, you're going to tell me that Truckee PD didn't want to touch that case. Truckee PD didn't want to touch that case, but why Moscow, Idaho touched that case and didn't give it to the sheriff? Why Moscow, Idaho being compromised because they getting money from the University of Idaho, how they didn't give the case to the sheriff or to the state troopers? Think about why Moscow PD, knowing that they compromise because they get funding from the University of Idaho, how they didn't give this case to the sheriff. In the same way Truckee PD gave it to the sheriff. Oh no, but Truckee PD and Placer County did a hot ball. Hot potato. Most Truckee PD didn't want the case. Placer County took the case and then got taken over by Nevada County Sheriff. Just that right there by itself tells you that they were playing hot potato with this case and give it to someone that would actually risk it all to cover this shit. And they know they fucked. They know they fucked. Because the Kiely Rodni case cannot be closed as it is right now as an accident. Cannot be closed. Because they have to prove it. You have to, everything have to line up. For this to be an accident, the investigation has to line up to be an accident. If you investigate the inner circle, you did not investigate. Do you understand me? The first thing they say about Truckee, for the Truckee kids, oh, no one is gonna get in trouble. We just want to know what happened. No one is going to get in trouble. No one is going to get in trouble. We just want to know what happened. So that means that you did not investigate the inner circle and the intertwines of what was going on with that group of friends, right? The inner circle. You did not investigate the inner circle, didn't you? That's why your case is all fucked up. Because whatever you fabricated didn't work. That's why I'm in this Kiely Rodni case since 2 years ago. Since the very top of it. This is why I'm in the Idaho 4 case. Because in both cases, they did not investigate the inner circle. Protecting the fucking kids. Not kids, they grown adults. They grown adults. This is people in high school and people that's going to college now. People that is in college and in high school and some middle schoolers did not get investigated. I do not give a fuck who's your dad, your mom, your granny, nanny, who gives a fuck. If I'm the investigator and it's a dead body right there, I'm dragging everyone through the mud. Everyone. I don't give a fuck who you are. Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa. I'm opening all you bank. I want all your bank accounts. I want everything that is going. Listen, I want everything and anything. I want all your social media. I want your GPS. I want to know when you fought and how you fought. Listen, I do not give a fuck. Everyone gets investigated. You 10 years old, you getting investigated. I don't give a fuck who you are. You was around a person that end up in the bottom of a fucking lake. I'm gonna question you. I don't give a you what? Oh, I need your phone. I need your email. I need everything about you. Anything and everything for the past 20 years I need to know. About you, your family, everyone. Your dog, your cat. I don't give a fuck. We will get to the bottom of what happened to Kiely Rodni. The same thing with the Idaho 4 case. Who the fuck you talking to? You did not investigate the inner circle. Friends, family, boyfriends, ex-boyfriends, enemies, lovers, sex partners. Everyone, neighbors, roommates, college, fraternity, sororities. You needed to fucking open a major investigation about how the fuck this shit happened. And I want all the merits that lead for that to happen. I want every single merit. I want all the triggers and everything that led to this. So for me to find that out, I'm getting to know everything about you. Everything. Social media, all text messages that you deleted on your social media, everything you deleted. I'm having a warrant for Snapchat and everyone that he was talking about this murder on Snapchat. I don't care if it's like 50 to 100 students. I'm gonna line them up in the fucking PD. That's how you do real cop work. That's how you investigate a criminal case that someone died. I don't care if it's one person, two person, three people, or a mass murder show. I'm dragging everyone to the mud. Everyone. Everyone. And if you bitch about it, you're gonna give me more reason to investigate more about you. And that's a fact. If you did not investigate the inner circle around the victims in the Kiely Rodni case and the Idaho 4 case, your case is dead duck. Whatever you trying to fabricate is a dead duck. It's not happening. It's not happening. You know what's gonna happen with the Kohberger case tomorrow? If the judge don't take in consideration everything they brought out, especially open the books, because that's what Kohberger already said it. We've been complying with prosecution and what the prosecution want, because the University of Idaho want everything on the hush-hush. This is not even the state. Who they are protecting when the people that you were supposed to look after, they dead? How can you look after the living, but you're not looking after the dead? How in the heck you pretend to have all the families, even though the families went, some of the families, I'm not gonna say them all, but some of the families went in bed with the University of Idaho. How? This is how we know that some of the family members don't care neither. Because if this was my daughter, oh my God, listen, y'all gonna have to shoot me. Period. This was my daughter, y'all gonna have to shoot me. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna have to shoot me. Because what's coming after me, all legal shit. I'm telling you, all legal shit. But something that you would know, all my whole family will be there. And I'm talking about military, law enforcement, some FBI, people relevant in politics. I'm telling you, it's gonna be mad Illuminatis there. Who the fuck you talking to? It's gonna be people that initiate the Illuminatis from my family members. Who the fuck you talking to? You obviously don't fucking know me, do you? Make sure you click like and subscribe and stay around for you to get to find out one day who the fuck really I am. Because I'm not hiding it. I'm not hiding my name, not my last name, not where I live, not where I'm at. I don't hide my family. If this shit happened to my daughter, I'm telling you, Truckee and Moscow, Idaho will be flipped right now. Will be flipped. You have no idea, dog. You have no idea. We would dig to find out what happened ourselves. Do you understand how many private investigators and law enforcement runs in my family? Do you know that I by myself have the capabilities to investigate any case from far away? God bless the internet and phone lines. Because as long as you know the right people, you get to know what you need to know. You understand me? I need you to start learning how to read between the lines with me. Because I speak a lot between the lines. So y'all need to get with me within reading between the lines shit. Because again, I don't have nothing to hide. I'm here in YouTube True Crime for a reason. I probably know what's the problem. And I'm trying to fix it myself. Have you thought about that? And then the only way you're gonna fight fire is with fire. You cannot fight fire with being so nice and polite in YouTube. Oh my God, you so nice and polite in YouTube. You don't curse not one time every time you talk about true crime. I like in the way you talk. You're so nice and polite. You sound like you never get angry. Oh my God, like you don't break a plate. You are so amazing. You talk all politically correct, or you P's and Q's on all you verberish and everything you talk about. You are so good in true crime just because you don't curse. But everything you say out of your motherfucking mouth don't mean no motherfucking shit. Get the fuck out of here with the nice and polite in true crime. We're dealing with fucking crimes. We're talking to grown adults. I don't want to talk to no kid about true crime. I don't even talk to my own kids about true crime. Who the fuck are you talking to? If you want someone that's gonna be nice and polite and tell you what you want to hear, you go and subscribe to them. If you want someone that will tell you exactly what you don't want to hear and will fuck you up every time I talk to you, subscribe to me. You'll be like, what the fuck, man? How the fuck this guy know this shit? My name is Jrod on Point. Nice to meet you. Let's listen to JLR. Listen to JLR, but in the very beginning, just in the very start of this conversation, we could tell that the government did not investigate nothing. Nothing at all. Let me get to the chat real quick before I get going. That the government didn't investigate this. How in the heck you gonna have a warrant for all this stuff that it was supposed to get being done over with long time ago? You were supposed to have this before you picked up Kohberger. How in the heck you getting warrants now when in the middle of what's going on in court right now, you probably find something in these warrants that you didn't want to find. But then now you're forced to give all the evidence to Ant Taylor. This is why the discovery was not completed, because one, they don't want Ant Taylor to know that the whole totality of this case and whatever they have collected. They don't want her to know that, because she already know he's innocent. They listen. Soon as they get whatever is missing, and all these warrants for all this other shit that it was supposed to be done a long time ago. This is why they're hesitating with this case. Because prosecution don't have nothing. If they have anything to cook this man, they would have cooked him already. They wouldn't play fair. If they really care about the victims, they wouldn't play fair. They have him cook. Listen, judge, I need this for tomorrow. We're going to save the government money. Already got them. I have the proof. Listen, we want justice for the victims. We want justice for all the students in the University of Idaho. And we have the full proof that this guy did it. We need to cook him tomorrow. That's what would have happened if they really had this guy. But they playing around. They playing around thinking that we will forget about the details of this case with time. I'm worse than an elephant. I don't forget shit. I might act like I forgot. But I might want to see what was your reaction to that. I don't forget shit. It's shit from 20 to 30 years that I still remember. And I swear to God, I don't want to. But I still do. Do you think I will forget any detail about this case? If Moscow PD been paying attention to what I've been talking about here, they know I'm on their neck. And ain't not a fucking thing they could do. How many times I've been pointing the finger at the president of the University of Idaho? Like this. Like this, pointing a finger at the president of the University of Idaho. How many times since when? Since the very beginning? Doing this to the president of the University of Idaho. Huh? No cease and desist, no nothing. Because they know they're getting fucked. Because what I'm telling them is what it is. It's not what I think it is. It's what it is. Think I came here to true crime and play with you and play with your emotions and make you think something that is not? No. I don't got time to waste. Think I'm gonna sit here to waste my time with you? Just to make believe? They know who they fucking with. And they know they can do shit. They know they can't do shit. Because when you speak the truth, ain't nothing they could do. Nothing you could do. Not a fucking thing. Alright, let me check out the chat real quick before we keep with the sound. I agree, Jrod. Get them all. Big shout out to Ron John. I just seen you, brother. Big shout out to Ron John. Thank you for being here, brother. Sorry it took me so long to get to the chat, but you know when I'm with the Musa, when I'm, you know what I'm saying? When I'm delivering, I go blind, I get so zoned out. But big shout out, nothing half-assed. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, I appreciate it. Big shout out to Ron John. Big shout out to Joanne from Utah. Reach out to tell it to Ellie. That's what we need to be done. You're right, Jrod. Thank you. Thank nothing half-assed. Oh, how you're making my day. I have like been having a difficult time since holidays, and I really am trying to push through and soon hope to be live here and there. That'll be great. Tell it to Ellie. That'll be great. Hopefully, I don't know. Soon as I get my PC back from getting some work done, hopefully I could have you on the panel and have a conversation with you, and you probably be able to share with us like some of your knowledge, you know. You just better fucking do what's ethical. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Here's the thing: when remember Kohberger requesting all the books open, he don't have no other but to be ethical. Cause then now he could expect from Kohberger and Ann Taylor to request to open all the merits in the court, all the transcripts. And if he's like doing fucked up shit, he's out. My dad would have been one by one till they told, yeah, oh yeah, fingers and everything. Yeah, fingers and everything. You want Ellie ammo? He won't. He's Jrod on point. Thank you, Ellie. He's different. Yeah. Yo, wham. You're Jrod on point for a reason. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you, though. Well, you think he's gonna continue the charade of this? Tell it to Ellie. I got you, Jrod. I know how you roll. Nothing half-assed. If this were my friends, I would have been making so much noise. The Moscow phone. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is why they pick someone from far away, like someone that is not even linked to no one from around Idaho. You know what I mean? Like again, they tried it with Kopaka, and Kopaka decided to like, nah, fuck that. You're not gonna use me for this shit. And they giving a freaking death sentences. This is how crooked Pullman PD and Moscow PD are. They shot and killed this guy, and it was no roommates in the apartment. You explain that to me. You just shoot him because he was barricaded. That's it. Because you knew you couldn't use him. Because he wouldn't let you use him. And you had to shoot him because he knew too much. That's dirty, dude. That's dirty. And all for what? All for what? To have an Idaho 5 as we have him right now instead of being 4? And we call Kohberger, if they find him guilty, it would be an Idaho 6? Because right now, as we speak, it's an Idaho 5. Counting Kopaka. It would be 5 way before Kopaka if by any chance they wouldn't know through forensics that a pregnant woman have a special chemistry on her body. They would have shown in forensics. In forensics, if Kiely was pregnant, in forensics, they wouldn't know even though there was no baby on her guts. The coroner office worked for the University of Idaho too. They are part of the faculty. That one lady that you see in the interview, She's part of the faculty of the University of Idaho. I hope y'all know. It's so easy for the University of Idaho flex a muscle, not just in Moscow PD, but everyone around it. Because they all graduated from the University of Idaho, and the position that they have in life, they got it through the sororities and fraternities of the University of Idaho. And they own everything they are today to the University of Idaho in their fraternities. And they bond for life. So don't you think that if Kiely was pregnant and they knew exactly what the killer did, if that was the case, that the killer gutted Kiely just to take a baby off her gut, it was not even his? It could be an Idaho 5. If the coroner would have done her job and find in Kiely that chemistry that it shows that she was a pregnant woman. Don't forget, she was very thin and skinny. She was thin. I don't know if y'all have gone through her IG pictures. She was thin. By the time she died, she was thick. She was already sweatpants and sweatshirts and, you know, covering her body a little bit more. That dress that she was wearing, it looked the baby gut, arms getting fatter. By the time, you know, the grub truck footage, she was already double that size. And I heard it from too many people from Idaho. I heard it already from too many people from Moscow, Idaho. Like, these people really thought that having so much people knowing what happened, having so many students knowing what happened, don't you think those students will tell a family member or someone? Nobody has talked about why JD and Kiely broke up, right? Oh, and they were supposed to get back together? What about if the secret that Kiely told Adam finalized that getting back together, and now the plans of getting back together is you dying? You never thought about that, right? Have you ever asked yourself why they broke up? Her mom even said that she broke up with him out of nowhere, out of spite. You've been with someone for that long that you're supposed to get married, but your girlfriend left you for no apparent reason. Left you. Her mom said, oh, she was being a brat. Do you think any man that is looking at his partner like we about to get married one day, and you break up with me out of nowhere, the first thing that a regular man will think, you're cheating on me with someone? We got plans to get married, but you just breaking up with me right now for no apparent reason. Don't you think that man will be all fucked up here? Because that's the love of his life, right? Don't you think he would be mad fucked up in the head? And he would actually stalk? You remember Kiely said she got a stalker? What about if the stalker was the ex-boyfriend? After she broke up with him, he was trying to find out with who you cheating on me. What about he end up finding out why and who she was with? What about if the whole secret told to Adam was that she was pregnant and the kid is not JD's? What you think that man that his girlfriend just left him for no reason, and he ended up finding out why you broke up with me? Didn't I told you earlier that the whole reason why this happened is because a man don't know how to take a loss, and they know if this come out, it's gonna be an embarrassment for not just the family, of everyone, and for the University of Idaho. Right now, they cannot risk none of this shit to come out. They cannot risk that shit. If they go to trial, they're gonna get busted. I'm telling you right now. If the judge is smart and he's seeing that what the prosecution has shown to him right now is a bunch of poop, judge need to have a resolution today. Before it go to the open court. Because if they skip them and go to the open court, even though if you want to cover whatever the fuck you covering in the upper court, remember the upper court got the upper court, got the upper court, got the upper court. You have to respond to a lot of people. They cannot look bad because you. This is how Illuminati get rid of Illuminati to put other people in power on higher places, replacing whoever fucked up with whoever else. The Illuminati don't have no problem getting you the fuck out the way, especially if you give him a bad name, especially if you committed a crime and you don't know how to get away with it. Especially if you commit a crime and don't know how to get away with it. That's when they catch you. That's when they catch you. That's when the umbrella gets taken away from you. And now you just another person. Because you give a bad name to us. Because you didn't do. If you wanted to do that, you need to make sure that you do it in perfection level so you don't get caught. So we don't have to come and help you. Because if we come in to help you and there's no way we could save you, you are a dead dog. You are a dead dog. You a duck in the water. Because they will take the umbrella from you and you will get locked up. Whoever try to cover this shit, and if it gets to proven that this investigation was botched from the beginning and it was because they was covering people, oh, and mad people is getting fucked up. Mad people is getting fucked up. Mad people is gonna get fucked up. This case is not going to trial. I'm gonna tell you right now. And I don't even think that I even have to listen to JLR much, but I'm gonna play it for a little bit more because I want him to tell ya, for whoever didn't listen to his live stream, you know, because it bothers me when content creators act like they don't, like, you see, when content creators take a stand, for example, like when JLR took the stand about Kohberger being guilty and he believing that Kohberger was guilty, he compromised himself to the point that due to that you want to push a narrative that is a narrative, it's nothing there. Now when you see all this stuff going on in court that is not looking good for prosecution, now you like, oh, but what you think? What you believe? Let me know in the comments. Now he act like he don't know what he talking about while making everyone believe that he know what he talking about. Listen, big shout out to JLR. Big shout out to him though. But you could see when he talking about, oh, but you know, we all know that the prosecution was ready from the very beginning. And I'm like, what? Prosecution ready? What? The prosecution said in court they were not ready because they were waiting for some evidence that never got there. Of course, I'm not expecting everyone to pay attention. Because some people just hearing true crime just to make a buck, saying what they say, not really caring about the bottom line. I understand that. But let me hit the chat before we hit JLR real quick, because I want to leave it around the 3rd hour, so we got like another half hour. Not try to be here for too long. I think 3 hours will be good. I think in 3 hours we have given the meats and potatoes. Let me check the chat real quick. Yeah, they're all Freemason. Freemasonry is just a step. You know what I mean? Freemasonry is it just one level. I want to leave it like that. I know that they got all the way to level 33 and whatnot, but it's all within the same level. It's all within the same level. I already got invited twice, and both times I said no. Like, leave me the fuck alone. And it's really not like they make it look like. It's not what they make it look like. It's really not even. I'm gonna tell you right now, the first deposit cash, it was $500,000. That's all I'm gonna tell you. The first cash deposit, cash, no transaction, cash deposit. For those that know, is $500,000 at your door. $500,000 at your door, delivered to you at your door. So, for those that knows that the first care package is $500,000, and then they take it from there. So, for those that know. Stop playing with me. People act like they know about shit. They don't know not a fucking thing. They act like they know. They seen too many fucking movies. That's why. Shit. Big shout out to Ellie. Big shout out to Nothing Half-Ass. Thank you so much. Very appreciate it. People most are all related somehow. Yeah, they family that knows family. They're all like, yeah, interlock. It's really no strangers. It's no strangers. You know what I mean? Let me see what else. Yo, when you die. Yeah, a few years ago, within 2 minutes, you know, saying anything about it. Okay, let me see. I know this Jrod and Wonder. Still beautiful girl, but yeah. That's one of the things I've seen. I wish I saw the same. I see it, baby. LOL. Not much either. Yeah, this conversation about Kiely being pregnant is being out since it happened. Like, listen, I don't believe in coincidences. I do not believe in coincidences. I don't. Is a reason for those coincidences, okay? And if y'all see that, oh, that's pure coincidence. No, it's not. That's not pure coincidence shit. No, the secret got out, but not the we all thought. Yeah, but all right, AT the breakup. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean though. I know what you mean. I thought she was more gorgeous father figure personality. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, we didn't know the victims, so we didn't know if yeah, you heard the same thing, huh? Big shout out to tell it to Ellie. Bigger name than him, like and actually not even a sugar daddy. It's just a boy that is more plugged in than him. That's all what it is. I guess she find him cuter than him, and his family got a bigger position. Got pregnant by him while, you know, cheating on JD, and obviously she probably didn't want to break his heart, which she ended up doing it anyway. And look at what the broken heart took him to. Her trying to not break his heart to end up breaking his heart, and she ended up dead. There's a chance to that. It's more chance to that than Kohberger being guilty. Is a more chance to that than the Kohberger being guilty. Is a more chance of her leaving him because she was pregnant. They didn't even tell the family, because the family's like this with JD. You know that, right? The family's like this with JD. They've been together for a long time. They say they were about to get married, right? If she would have got pregnant by someone else that she was cheating on him, and before she went to Texas taking the dog, which that would be another discrepancy. That would be another discrepancy. Remember, that's their kid, that's their child, the dog, right? Oh, so you're gonna do all these in my bag. Oh, so Sana knew, Ethan knew, Maddie knew. And even though they did not know about it, just because they are best friends, he gonna believe that they know about it. And they lie to him the whole time. That's why they end up dead too. Dylan didn't end up dead because Dylan was instigating the whole thing, huh? Dylan, he was the one instigating, like, you see, I told you. How many times I told you? And you don't want to believe me. I told you. Instigating shit. That's why you did not got killed, huh? That's why you did not got killed, huh? Because you instigated the whole thing, huh? Because you didn't like the Kiely. And you set her off for failure, didn't you? Because she's from California. You don't like California girls, huh? Big shout out to Megan Cole. Because she confirmed what I already knew. The Idaho girls or Idaho people don't like no one outside of Idaho. They don't belong around their circle. And they will set you up for failure. Because you from California and you are with an Idaho boy that don't belong to you. Belong to the Idaho girls, not to the California girls. So I'ma do whatever I could do. Because Dylan looked like she's that kind of bitch. She looked like she's the one that will set you up for failure. She'll get you killed and walk away with it. Again, this is not nothing new for me, because don't forget, the girls in the hood, they are killers too. Don't forget that. We got a whole bunch of 12, 13-year-old little girls with Glocks and switches and 50-round dumb rolls on those Glocks. Yeah, 12 and 13-year-old girls running around like they boys with Glocks, smoking everything on sight. At this day today. So what make you think that Dylan wanted to be a thug? Dylan wanted to be a thug. Her boyfriend is a little thug from Boise, huh? Allegedly selling drugs and gangbanging, huh? So Dylan always wanted to be a bad bitch, huh? Involved on the streets, involved on everything, you know? Want to look like a badass with the mask on and shit, right? You got secret thoughts of one day stabbing someone to death. Because that's why their pictures and the shit that you'd have, like with knives and machetes and shit, that tells me that you could be more of a killer than Kohberger, Dylan. Why the cops didn't brought out you pictures with all those knives and dressing white like you wanna be that kill bitch that wanna paint you white dress with red blood? Why you don't how Moscow PD didn't show those pictures? This is how we know they did not investigate it, no one, because they would have found out all the dirt that they are really doing. You run Dylan's phone number, all the records and shit from her phone number. Listen, she'll be locked up tomorrow. Just run her cell phone data. She'll be locked up tomorrow. I dare you to run her data. Run her cell phone data. If you run her cell phone data, all the conversations and shit, all the delete messages and shit, yeah. Check all her social media and shit. Oh yeah. Don't ask me how I know this. Oh yeah. You're gonna tell me Moscow PD is gonna believe you that you would, oh, I was in shock. I didn't know what to do. I didn't call for 8 hours. No, bitch. You was making sure that they were dead. That's what you was doing. Fuck out of here. I dare you to sue me, motherfucker. I dare you. I double, triple, double, dog dare you. I will have $30 million by the time I'm done with you. Swear to God. I'll have $30 million just on your family. Just for you to act tough. Stupid. You know what I'm doing? I'm teasing these motherfuckers to pop up and do something. It's either you fix the problem. It's either you fix, because I know you're watching. It's either you fix the problem or I fix it for you. Because I be talking here, I be hearing true crime. I will expose you. I will expose you into my last days. You're gonna have to shut my channel down like this other bitch did. You're gonna have to shut my channel down. You're gonna have to get me the fuck out of here, out of YouTube. Because as long as I'm here in YouTube, oh, I'm expose the fuck out of you. And ain't nothing that you can do. So you either tomorrow, and I mean today, and I want tell it to Ellie and Joanne, and nothing half-assed. I want you to write it down. Jrod on point at 3:44 a.m. 126-224. I'm telling Layton County Court and judge, fix the problem. Fix the problem tomorrow. And tell it to Ellie and Joanne, y'all gonna tell me tomorrow at the end of the night, if I go live again, you're gonna tell me what I said right here on this live stream reflects in court. I want you to pay attention, Because I know they watching. I know that for a fact. You either fix the problem tomorrow and you show something positive on benefit of the victims, which that means leaving Kohberger the fuck alone. Because again, if you want to do something for the victims, you should be done and over with Kohberger and go back to fucking work and get the real killers. Because you as a judge know that you don't have nothing to stand on. Because prosecution has not given you nothing for you to be like, well, I guess we're moving forward with this. You know you cannot move forward because you don't have nothing to move forward with. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Tuk, 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 tuk. Is there anyone there? Hold on. Tuk, 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 tuk. Is there anyone there? Write it down. Tell it to Ellie. Write it down, Joanne. I'm advising judge tomorrow to reconsider those motions. Jrod on point is telling judge to reconsider those motions. You have to get to work. You are gonna look bad if you keep playing with the prosecution. Get the show on the road. Let these men go and get back to work. Get Moscow PD and prosecution to get back to work. Why? Because when you want to kill a suspect, you want to convict them by the law, by the book of law. You want to convict them, and if it's a death penalty, you want to just get rid of them, right? So when you grab Kohberger for a death sentence, you could not and should not play with the victim's future. You could not play with what was going on right now. Soon as you see the transcript, of the secret indictment, you were supposed to let go Kohberger because you're trying to kill this man with just enough probable cause. And I repeat, you could do that when you try to give someone 20 to 30 years or even 50 years that you are not trying to kill this person. But when you, the state, want to kill a person and give him the death penalty, that indictment has to come back without benefit. Everything has to be there without all benefit of doubt. That indictment could not come back with just enough probable cause because you're trying to kill a human. And how in the heck you're willing to give justice to the victims when you just have enough probable cause that it could get beaten in court? With just enough probable cause, you guaranteeing a dismissal. When you're trying to shoot and kill this person, when you try to give him a death sentence, you cannot try to give me a death sentence with just enough probable cause. Get the fuck out of here. I'll beat that shit tomorrow and I get out and laugh at you. Who the fuck you talking to? A grand indictment, a secret indictment with just enough probable cause. What you're doing is just wasting your motherfucking time. Because you don't know, you don't have what you need to cook this man in court. That indictment was supposed to come back. If you're trying to kill a human, it has to come back without all benefit of the doubt. Everything, all the T's need to be taken care of. You cannot bring back a just enough probable cause when you try to kill someone, because just enough probable cause could get beaten in court. So that means that you're willing to waste your fucking time with Kohberger as long as you give the killers more time to be out there and probably kill someone else. You fucking idiots. You're fucking idiots. This is how we know that y'all don't care about the victims, because you're willing to fucking play and waste your time in court with someone that you know is innocent, but you're willing to waste your fucking time with him and not have no justice for the victims. Why? Why? Because you're protecting the real killers. And if you're not protecting the real killers, dismiss Kohberger and get back to work and get them. Because if you don't do it, I'll be here talking the most serious, truthful shit about you. Because I don't have to lie. Why lie when I could tell the truth and hurt someone's feelings with the truth? And you know I dare you to do right by the victims. I dare you. Because you need to. Y'all know this investigation, it was no investigation. How can you treat this case as a cold case when the case just happened? So you're gonna tell how you gonna prove in court to Ann Taylor that you investigated and did everything that you needed to do to get to Kohberger? You know why this is not gonna go to trial? Because as soon as Ann Taylor line everyone up to speak, everyone will get exposed. That's why this is not going to trial. They're gonna jerk it, but they're gonna dismiss Kohberger and send him back home after probably a year and a half of his life already wasted. He'll get paid. This is how fucked up it is. They willing to pay Kohberger and pay their families instead of give up the killers. You willing to pay millions and millions of dollars to the victim's family, to Kohberger, as long as the killers doesn't get caught. And if I'm wrong, dismiss Kohberger and go and get the killers. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Because the only way you're going to prove me wrong is dismissing Kohberger and getting the killers that I know who they are. And you know I know. I'm on record. You fucked up when you let me talk to you. Do you understand me? And I did that purposely. Because I seen it coming. My confirmation was when I was talking to y'all. My confirmation that I knew what really happened was when you went the opposite way. When I told you, I hope you know. Because as soon as I said few things that it got close to it, they changed the attitude. And as soon as they changed their attitude, I was like, yes, bingo, I got you, bitch ass. And I hope you know, I didn't curse at them, but as soon as I knew I got them, I was like, hey, and before I go, I hope you know, and I hang up after this. I hope you know that the University of Idaho don't want no blood on their hands. I told this to Moscow PD way before they changed Dylan Mortensen's alibi. Listen, when I tell people I'm a piece of shit, I'm a piece of shit. I'm that type of piece of shit. They will set you up for failure. I'm letting you know right now. If I'm in a crime investigation like I'm doing, oh yeah, I did set up Moscow PD for failure when I caught in the air what they were doing. And as soon as I told them that I know what they're doing, ooh, baby, baby, baby. They changed their attitude real quick, huh? Have a good day. Click. And I got you right where I wanted you since day one. You don't even know it. And if you ask me, after I told ya, y'all freaked the fuck out. Because y'all never expected no one to even know close to what happened here. Because you thought that everyone would have shush, huh? You thought everyone would have church, huh? I don't want to give myself too much credit, but whenever I have to give me credit, I'll do. And that'll be very soon. Because again, I promise you, this case goes to trial. Prosecution is gonna get embarrassed. And you know what though? I don't think we have to listen to JLR no more, because anyway, JLR just said what I wanted to say. And it was like about the Warrens. That show proved right there that they didn't investigate this case like they were supposed to. A year after, you were supposed to have all that information way before you got to Kohberger, because that Warren, it was supposed to be part of your expose about Kohberger. But no, those Warrens are now, right? So now you're risking to find something that Aunt Taylor will request, and it might get to the killers. You're stupid. You stupid. I don't know how rich people think that they are so smart. I remember it was a content creator. I don't want to mention her name. She used to call me Satan. And like when she used to call me like that, right? Sometimes I sit there and thought like, you know what? If you ask me, I'm very Satan-like. I am. Yeah. You know why? Because I play fire with fire. And when the evil people think that they getting away with murder and knowing so much, Satan is like, well, you're really not gonna get away with it. Alright, Lord Jesus, I'm sorry, God. Bad jokes. What you gonna do? When I joke about you? Bad jokes. What you gonna do? When I joke about you? But yeah, sometimes you gotta be that fire. You have to be the fire, cause you know, all these people with money, they think they are so smart and shit, and then someone like me that knows what's going on and know what you know, it's really nothing that you could do to me. Oh man, we're gonna leave it there. And God we trust. I love my Lord Jesus. I'm only Satan lying against demons. I fight a lot against demons, and y'all know how I fight them. I fight fire with fire. I cannot fight a demon being nice and polite. Nice and polite will get no one nowhere. I'm telling you right now, nice and polite will get you nowhere. Keep it real. Keep it coming. Love yourself. Listen, believe in yourself, because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that you're going to take the best decisions for you and for everyone around you. As always, the host of the most, the team to the tango, the dean to the jangle, your favorite brother, your mother's favorite son, the black sheep. Always here, always for y'all. Thank you for being here. Tell it to Ellie, nothing half-assed, Ron, John, Jane, everyone. Selena, thank you for being here. Dixon, I love y'all. Thank you so much. We're gonna leave it here. I might try to come back tomorrow. I hope y'all wrote down what I told thank you, Crime Susan. Thank you. Appreciate. Tell Michelle I say hi. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, but let's make sure. Michelle, you silly. I heard you think that Kohberger is innocent. I would love to hear. I would like to hear your new takes. That'll be great. That'll be awesome. But big shout out to Crime Susan. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Thank you for being here. But yeah, let's make sure that we pay attention to what happened in court today. And I'll probably come back tomorrow after the day in court. I hope y'all wrote down what I told the judge to make sure to get this settled and out the way. Yeah, over here we don't have nothing against Michelle. I hope you know, Crime Susan. We don't have nothing against Michelle. Again, I don't support her because whatever, I know about her, but yeah, we don't have nothing against her. We wish her the best. We wish her to come back to YouTube true crime and keep talking about true crime and leave people alone and do what she does best, which is true crime. Even though if we agree to disagree and we might disagree with what she's talking about, but again, big shout out to Michelle. Hopefully she's doing better, and hopefully she come back to YouTube true crime and leave people the fuck alone. Have a good day, guys. Love ya. Click like, subscribe, get at your boy. Have a good day. Love ya. See ya probably tonight. I don't know. I'll think about it later.